Thank you, and welcome to the Governor for coming here today, and cabinet members, members of the Federation of Virginia Food Banks, invited guests, Senator Howe. We really appreciate the fact that we were chosen for this occasion, and I think it speaks volumes from where we were in 1982 when we started as a food bank in a closet in a church. We've moved several times since then. Our last location was approximately 5 miles from here. That was 20,000 square feet. And we were serving a little less than 1 million pounds of food a year. And we bought this place 2 years ago, and we're distributed last year 3 million pounds of food. The need is out there. We're seeing our agencies. We've been fortunate enough that we have some awesome agencies in our area that support us, and through our agencies we're seeing the numbers from June of last year to June of this year has tripled for the need. We're seeing a lot of middle income individuals that are using us now, that have lost their home, lost jobs, that sort of thing. So the need is out there. And this money will definitely help.
In November 2008, I was asked by a local publication what my professional goals were for the next 5 years. My answer: to make every effort to help hungry Virginians and getting Virginia food banks into the state budget. On December 18th, Governor Kaine made that goal become reality by announcing that his budget included a $1 million grant to the Federation of Virginia Food Banks because his office recognized the critical need in the great Commonwealth of Virginia. I have to say that it is one of the best days of the Federation of Virginia Food Banks has ever had, because it meant that our safety net for hundreds of thousands of people would get a little bigger in such a challenging economic time. So we're here today to thank Governor Kaine, Secretary Tabner, and other state legislators for helping to make this day happen.
Good afternoon. I am Marilyn Tabner, Secretary of Health, and I just want to make a couple of comments. I actually had some thoughts in mind, but Leslie gave me a better statistic, so I want to talk about that one first. We have 7 food banks that serve Virginia. We have a little over 206 nationally. And just this past week, the Blue Ridge Food Bank here in Virginia was recognized as the Food Bank of the Year by Feeding America. So a national award. So first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to us. And to me, what we're here about today is a perfect extension of what the governor has done the last 4 years, which is to protect the safety net in Virginia. It's been amazing to me to see all that we've accomplished in health while we were in the midst of cutting budgets 3 out of the last 4 years. We were able to extend and expand Medicaid benefits, particularly to pregnant women and children. We were able to expand safety net funding with an emphasis on dental care, which the governor was just in Wise last weekend, seeing again the evidence of how severe that need is. We were able to put additional funding into mental health, and we were able basically to overhaul foster care, and it's all due to the governor's leadership and the support of the General Assembly. So it's my pleasure to introduce my boss, Governor Tim Kaine.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you a lot. This is a wonderful occasion, and I'm going to be brief because I think we've got some work we're supposed to be doing. So no long speeches, right? Tough times, but look, people pull together in tough times, and we've seen that at all levels. And we've certainly seen the safety net providers like food banks or free clinics, or folks working with displaced workers. We've seen our social service workers and our safety net service providers go the extra mile in the last couple of years. These food banks do critical work. I used to do work with a ministry with the homeless in Richmond called Freedom House that relied heavily on food from the Central Virginia Food Bank. And so I'm really have some experience in seeing how critical these food banks are. But it is a time of great need. I hope that by being here today, we can do 2 things. One, present this, this ceremonial check, which is an indication of bipartisan support by executive, legislature, House, Senate, Republican, Democrat for this particular plan, but maybe also, we got a few folks from the press here, they might write an article or two, might encourage some people to make some donations themselves to their local food banks, or maybe volunteer, right? So that would be a but we certainly know that the needs of the food banks are not going away anytime soon, that there will continue to be needs. This $1 million is great, 1.5 million pounds of food. I don't know how many servings that would be, probably, 3-4 million servings of food, I guess, when you think about it, but the need is still very great, and so I would hope that Virginians would do what they always do, which is open their hearts and figure out a way to help others in this critical time. I'm real proud of what I see around the Commonwealth and the spirit that people have helping each other out when times are tough. So, John and Oyer, are you guys going to show us what we're going to be doing?
We have to prepare that box. We have 200 ready for you. We may not make the people. We're going to get each person to stand by a product. Pick the product they want to go into that box.
This is the end. Oh,